Hello guys, it's me Yvetta. Today I'm coming to you with a pros and cons video on natural hair. I've been natural for 2 months. I cut my hair March 3rd and today is May 3rd. Basically what I'm going to go through is just a list of pros and cons of what I've been through so far and what I've seen. And a couple of things that I've picked up from people around me and the girls that I've been around, like as far as school and things are concerned. But majority of things are that I've picked up. So the first thing I'm going to start off with pros, and if you wonder why I'm looking down, I have a list on my phone. It's very short. It's very short because I can't get into all the pros and all the cons because there are so many pros, and to me, actually, I believe there's very little cons to having natural hair. Like the cons that I'm going to mention are something that's probably a little bit childish, just a little bit childish because you're so used to, as far as being natural and relaxed. When you have relaxed hair, you're used to seeing the length and it not coiling up and things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with my pros. My pros are healthy hair. When you have natural hair, your hair is probably the healthiest it has ever been. Most likely, yes, if you take care of it. You can't think that you're going to have natural hair and that it's going to be strong if you don't deep condition it, if you don't oil it, if you don't take proper care of it. I mean, because there's people with relaxed hair who take really great care of their hair, and even though it's in a weakened state, it is very, strong, and it's good for them. But you have to take care of your hair when it's natural too. You can't just think you're going to get natural hair and then you don't have to do anything with it. You do. But it's still very low maintenance as far as products and things are concerned. Another thing is no more relaxers. In my case, no more relaxers is a great thing. That is the perfect pro for me because I was the type of person who, when they had relaxed hair, if I even got a month worth of new growth, I would go get me a relaxer ASAP. I was the type of person to relax my hair every 2 months because I wasn't used to and I didn't like to see the two textures mixing together. If my edges were puffy, it was time to touch those edges up. If my roots were, starting to grow out, I was not okay with it. And eventually I got used to it and would just flat iron out because I learned myself that I didn't have to have relaxers. I would say about 2 years ago, that I didn't need to have relaxers to keep my hair straight at the time. But no more relaxers, no more chemical burns because I was very prone to chemical burns. No more paying someone to do your relaxers. In my case, I didn't pay anyone. I did it myself or I had my mom do it. But most of the time it was me. And you're just saving money because it's an unnecessary product now. Another thing, with my TWA, it is very low maintenance. Very low maintenance. I use 4 products in the morning. I use a conditioner because of course I wash my hair mostly every other day. I use a coconut oil, grapeseed oil to seal it in, and then I put my gel on top, and sometimes I put grapeseed oil on it just so I make sure it won't crunch up. But other than that, that's all I use on my hair, and it's great and I love it. It's very quick and easy. I wash it, I put the products in, shake it, go. That's it. It takes me approximately 5 minutes to do my hair in the morning. And when I had my hair faded, I didn't even really have to brush it. I just brushed it if I needed to and walked out the door, which I love. With relaxed hair, I had to do a little too much, in my opinion. At the time, I felt like it was too much. Taking 45 minutes to an hour to do my hair was nothing to me. Now, if I took 45 minutes to do my hair, I would probably be pissed. I would probably be pissed. But another thing about it is when it gets longer, because right now I don't feel like my hair is very versatile and that's one of my cons, but when it gets longer, you're able to do so much with your hair. It makes it very versatile. You can wear it straight if you're one of those people who want to be able to flip from straight to curly. You can do wash and goes. You can do twist outs, braid outs. You can wear braids, extensions, all these things. Things that you can do when you're relaxed also, but to me, I prefer it on natural hair because of the fluffiness, the fullness, the body it gives. It's not limp, it's just gorgeous. There's so many things you can do with natural hair that there's no excuse. There's no excuse to say you can't do anything to it. Oh, my hair is natural, I can't do anything to it. Yes, you can. You can do so much. That's why they have YouTube and they have all these blogs and things like that, because they're aimed toward teaching you how to, if you don't know how. to do all these different great things with your hair. As far as my hair right now, I haven't found anything for my TWA that I like, and that's why I wear my Wash and Go. I do sometimes have a part in my hair, and today I had to kind of pull it away because it's kind of annoying sometimes, because I wake up and then there's like a part right here in my hair and it just kind of stays. So I keep playing with this part, and that's why it's kind of like this. But you know, I wear a part in my hair sometimes and just kind of play with the edges. Or another thing that I've tried with my hair is, I call it the Vivian Green, is where I just kind of take the gel and slap it on there and just brush my hair down and, you know, slap on a do-rag immediately and go to sleep. So when I wake up, I have these beautiful finger waves that are stuck to my hair, and it gives me kind of a vintage look that I really love. I've only tried it once, but I'm probably going to try it again this weekend. Now let's go into my cons. Like I said, there's so many pros that if I did all the pros, this video would be too long. But a couple of my cons is that you do need to moisturize often. And when I had relaxed hair, I did not have to moisturize quite often, as often as I do now. Mainly because I really didn't care. And two, I did notice that when I had relaxed hair, I could put a grease or a moisturizer. I was one of those people who used like Pink moisturizer. I used I think Africa's Best had a moisturizer that I liked. I stuck with Pink, and I know Pink is probably the worst, and I don't use it now, but that was my go-to. I mean, I loved it. Sometimes I make my hair really dry, but that was something I used. I used it on a Sunday, didn't have to redo my hair till Thursday, as far as washing and stuff. But I actually, when I had relaxed hair, I washed my hair more than I wash my hair now. I would shampoo my hair at least 2 to 3 times a week, and that was probably terrible, but I deep conditioned very often. It was just because you put so many products in your hair, you get so much buildup when you have relaxed that you have to take it out. In my opinion, I had to take it out. But you have to keep your hair moisturized, and it's just as quick as spraying, or you know, I use coconut oil, so I take it, peel it out, put it on my hair. You know, I'm ready to go. But that's another thing. You just have to be conscious of the moisture and how much moisture you actually need for your hair. You have to figure that out, because if you overload it, then you look like you have dairy curl juice on your hair. Other than that, I mean, your hair is probably about as shiny and lustrous as anybody else's if you keep it moisturized, because that is the key part in making sure that your natural is healthy. I would say my second con is that it is not as versatile as I'm used to. And the only reason why I say this is because when I was relaxed, I wore so many different hairstyles that it made absolutely no sense. I didn't keep hairstyles in my head longer than maybe 2 weeks. I didn't wear weaves and quick weaves as long as everyone else did. The longest I could wear a sew-in was maybe a month. Quick weave, 3 weeks tops. Braids, when I was younger, I couldn't keep them in. My mom would make me keep them in for like 3 to 4 months. As I got older and I started paying for it myself, I couldn't keep them in longer than a month and a half, 2 months, until my last batch, which I kept in there for like 3.5 months, because I was on low cash and I was working and stuff like that, and I could not afford to just keep getting my hair braided and keep doing it. I hated just spending money and letting it go, because when you get older, you start getting money conscious. But with having a TWA, it's not as versatile as the natural with the longer hair. And when I say longer hair, I don't mean just, you know, straight like right here or anything. When I say longer hair, I just mean something about like 2 inches, 3 inches. When you start getting a little bit more length where it kind of hangs, you can start doing a little bit more. Or, you know, some people's hair, you know, they can do the little coils. I've seen the comb coils. I can't get it right, so that's why I haven't wore it. I tried it, couldn't quite get it right, but I'm gonna try it again soon. Another thing I would say is it can be quite expensive. As far as when I have relaxed hair compared to when I have my natural hair, I didn't spend very much on my shampoos and conditioner. I think the most I would spend on shampoo and conditioner together would be about $9. Now my shampoo and conditioner cost about the same amount, $9 for just one product. I'm using the Shea Moisures line right now because it was the cheapest one I could find, and I've heard about it, and so I was like, okay, let me get this. I've seen it on YouTube. I've seen other people use it, and so for me right now, it's working. I have a love-hate relationship with the coconut hibiscus souffle gel, or yeah, the souffle gel or whatever it is, I have a really hard time with that, because sometimes it makes my hair look A1, automatic, like, and then other days it makes my hair look like crap, like it looks waxy, and you know, so I switch off between that and my Eco Styler with the argan oil, because I like that one better on my hair. But it is quite expensive, as far as when I used to go to the ethnic line, the ethnics aisle before, and it, you know, now when you go to there's a natural spot now, and then it's not together, I don't think, anymore, and it's just expensive. $10 here, $12 here, $13 there, and if you have the money, you can spend it, and you know, you're trying to be as natural as possible, but you know, it is a little bit more expensive than buying stuff for relaxed hair. It's just the truth, but it pays to take care of your hair. I mean, if you want long, lustrous hair, or just healthy hair in general, you need to spend the extra cash. That's it. Just something that I want to put in this video, just a warning to those who have TWAs. I would not advise you to put a rinse in your hair, any color, because I have about, I would say my hair is about a level 4 naturally, or maybe a little bit brighter. It's kind of like a brown copperish color. And I know you can't see it right now, one, because I have a rinse in it, but the other thing is because I put the rinse in my hair, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna love it, because I know it's gonna take, I don't have a problem having things like that take to my hair, but it's the first time I ever put it on natural hair. And what I realized was, even though I put the Vaseline on my edges and kind of worked it in so it could get into the hair, because I definitely didn't want to show my hairline, and put it all over my back neck, the first thing it did was it did take to my hair. When I go outside, it's a gorgeous color, but I have like little red patches on my scalp. It's stained, and that is not cute. First day I did it, I had to, that's why I actually did the Vivian Green, where I slapped my hair down with gel and had the finger waves, because my edges were red. They were red, and it was terrible. That's why I would not advise it, because it sticks to your scalp, and it's meant to coat and stain, and that's what it did to my hair. Other than that, I mean, if you want to try it, but I just want to put that beware out there, because I know that sometimes you get a little tired with having the same hair color and hairstyle and you want to change it up a little bit, which is what I did, and I paid for it, and I'm still paying for it. But I mean, like I said, I love the color, but with having color in your natural hair and having your hair so short, and you're not able to use a comb, or not a comb, the brush, the dyeing brush, because all it's going to do is paint on your scalp anyway. I mean, it's really not worth it to me. I will wait till your hair gets a little bit longer, like I will when I want to do it again. I'll probably wait till my hair gets a little bit longer, because it just deposited red stain all over my scalp. But thank you guys for watching my video. I hope to be making more soon.